again on the world I was on last time, trying to, well, hunt the warden down, I suppose. Also just trying to get the 4 achievements that's been added. I was planning to do a video on my other channel today, the Sam Manson channel, about truth and disclosure. There's a link to it in this stream. But unfortunately my mic was more muffled than you could possibly imagine. And I did clean it, but still. I mean, even this mic I'm talking into now is muffled. It's like, thanks to the follow, whoever, TJK Lion, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. But yeah, my video is going to be about ET agendas. I mean, also I can still do the video, it's just I just can't film any of it today, and I wouldn't have finished it today anyway. Let me just share this out. Eventually I will get a better webcam, because this one isn't too good. But yeah, if you didn't see yesterday's stream, I recommend it. It was pretty funny actually how I got kind of stuck in the cave at the end, because I ran out of wood. I couldn't make any pickaxe. Share this out. But tomorrow I'm very happy, because hopefully I'll be doing an interview with Robert Earl White, who had experiences with UFOs when he was 3, and he witnessed the real Men in Black. So the UFO crashed outside his house, him and his family's house. And then the Men in Black came. So, and I was speaking to him on Facebook the other day. He said he wants to talk this Wednesday. So on a thing called StreamYard, which is like a free streaming service that he sent me. So hopefully I'll be doing that tomorrow on my other channel. And then these VODs get exported to my gaming channel, which is like a side channel, Starseed Gaming. Because I am a Starseed. If you don't know what that is, it means my soul comes from elsewhere. Because as I've said, we're all souls inside a body, so from the source and the God. But that's what I talk about on my other channel. This is the side gaming channel. It's not related in any way. Also, I have been playing games for a lot of my life. Hang on. Okay, I'm live on Twitch right now. It's shared out. Okay. So it means my soul doesn't come from Earth, so it's an ET soul or something. That's what I mean. And also I'm not the only one that's one of these, there's loads of people that are those. So, and most of them don't even know, because obviously you lose the knowledge of it when you're born. Also, I don't speak about this is stuff I speak about on my other channel. This is a side channel. But yeah, anyway, so back to the games. I'm trying to find the warden, so I haven't even found the deep dark yet, so, sorry about that muffling as well in this mic, let alone my phone mic. It's because when I'm breathing out of my nose, it's like, well, that's the problem. I think whoever's watching, I think someone is watching. Okay, I might get killed here if I'm not careful. But yeah, there will be more videos coming on my other channel. It does take a long time to make a video on my other channel. They took up so much storage. So we'll eventually be using better editors rather than just iMovie and all that. But like, yeah. I think I should sleep first. Yeah, because these guys as well. Okay, that's bad. The phantoms, they're so annoying. I'm pretty sure, so the next update is going to be 1.20 update, because obviously the most recent was the wild update. So like, I think, well, it's going to be interesting to see what it is, what they add. But like, this is crazy, But yeah, hopefully I'll have Robert Earl White on my channel for an interview, which would be great. Please check that out when it comes out, or watch it live if you have the time. Hopefully it will be as a video chat, and then obviously I'm sure he won't mind if I record it, because he's been on interviews himself loads of times. I've watched these interviews. And then I even typed in the chat, and he recognised my name. He said, like, "Hi, Sam Manson," because I obviously spoke to him on Facebook Messenger. Like, literally, I just added him as a friend. I told him that I'd spoken to another guy called Andrew Bishago, who I talk a lot about on my other channel, the Time Traveller. Well, he was in a time travel program when he was younger, like a classified program. I told him that I spoke to him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's amazing," and he was amazed how I knew all this disclosure and all that. So like, yeah. Let's make it. I've already got an axe. But yeah, I know this is not related, like me playing games. It's just a side thing. I'm basically just doing this because I can. It's still experimental because obviously it's not as good as it could be. It's experimental in the fact that I'm still trying to save up for equipment anyway, you know. So it will get better. I'm not going to make any more than 2 channels. I only want to. I can't get down there because I can't break. I should have thought of that. I don't know why I blocked above me anyway. Oh, I don't know. How did that happen? I didn't. Oh no, it's to stop the water from going. Oh, I don't know. But I now can't go back down. I just have to dig here and it'll go into it. It's not like it's going to make a difference. I mean, the caves are massive. Let's make an iron shovel. I think that'd be helpful personally. Definitely got enough wood now. So yeah. God, I just can't believe I'm going to eventually, hopefully I'll find the warden. That'd be crazy. I've never experienced it on survival before. I've never done the warden, so you know. Also, I will not be able to kill it the first time. You're not even meant to avoid it. It's like you're not really supposed to kill it because it's so hard. There's no reward for it. Anyway, you can find loot in the deep dark and the ancient cities, which is amazing. I imagine if I find that, I'll be like so shocked, but like still. Actually, so I just keep going because this is going to go down into the same cave. I mean, there could have been a deep dark there. Obviously, I have no way of knowing for sure. That's the thing. It's all just luck. But to be fair, there isn't a azalea tree. No, that's what I found last time. That's where I dug. Literally, right where I dug. Like, that's quite unlikely for that to happen. Actually, I didn't even know that till now. Well, I suppose it is a big cave, so the chance of getting up to the same place is big as well. Because it's like, you know, you could be going back where you came from. You know, it's like anyway. But like, I still went pretty far. At least I felt like I was down there for so long. Probably just also because I ran out of wood, couldn't make any pickaxe. But there's a jungle temple here. I think I'm going to fall for this trap. No, oh, I just did. Okay. Well, I kind of half fell for it and half didn't because I broke some of it. Also, I knew there was more string, of course. Anyway, just didn't do it in time. But yeah, I like the new music they added in the background. And I'm looking forward to next month when Gotham Knights comes out as well. I know I keep going on about that. It's a bit random compared to this game. But this is like that's just the game I'm looking forward to the most next month. And I probably will be able to buy it in the same month, even though like 40 quid. Because like, I think I should get paid by that point. So like, I probably won't make a base on this world, not yet. But like, until I get, it might even be an underground base. Like against, I'll constantly be terrified of the warden. I imagine he follows me into my base. I would not be surprised. There's no protection down there. But still, I just think it'd be cooler because I am underground most of the time anyway. But I just want to keep trekking the land so I can find more cave openings. I think it's easier to do it rather than mining. Because it's even harder to mine for caves now, even though technically it's not at the same time because they're bigger. But also it makes it harder to find cave openings in the fact that you can't really find small cave openings, only you have to like, wait until you find a massive one. But then at the same time it's easier because it's massive, there's more room for the caves. You see what I'm trying to say? It's kind of an interesting kind of situation. Yeah, and I probably will get a better webcam. Well, also I will eventually. I'm not saying this one's bad. It's just like I don't like how my mouth is behind the audio sometimes, and how it's a bit blurry, especially with my faces, which is that's the whole point of a face cam. You have to see your face. I mean, it says it's HD, but like the other camera I used before this was like 720, and it's not that the camera broke. It didn't stop showing up on the stream, even though it worked the first time on the Portal 2 video. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing. I bet obviously I will find it eventually. I just have to keep going. I could have already gone past like 5 deep darks, and it's like, oh, for God's sake. But it's like this thing I don't know. That's the thing. Obviously, I don't know until I either find it or go right past it. But I wouldn't know if I've gone right past it. So I mean, I either find it or not find it. Like, obviously, it's by probability. If you kept going forever, then obviously you would eventually find it. But still, you know what I mean. I don't really want this. I don't want this to take forever. Let's keep going. I just love the music that plays in the background. And also, if you think I don't invite my friends to these games, I do. It's just that last time they couldn't play because they had to update their Minecraft and they had to leave whilst it was updating. and then this time it's just they just didn't have, they just had to, well, they had to leave again. So like it's only like coincidence that I get there right at the time they're leaving, but that's just a coincidence, you know. But like yeah, obviously they're allowed on. It's the fact that also you can't hear them because you can't hear Xbox chat on like that. So like, you know, it's the fact that you can't record the menu because it's so much about games. It's like for Xbox, they're just like, nope, you can't record the menu because why would you need to anyway? It's like, I get that, but like, yeah. So technically, it's not recording the Xbox; it's recording the game. So just the game, and then obviously the webcam and microphone are added in because I'm using a headset, and also I've got the webcam. And also you can only record it for an hour, not because of Twitch, obviously, but because of the Xbox. You can only screen record on there for an hour, you know. So you can only live stream on there for an hour, you know. But obviously the fact of live streaming, it doesn't take up storage, and also even screen recording, I can't seem to add sound on there. I've tried this years ago with my old gaming channel. I used to have a gaming channel before the Sam Manson channel. I mean, I don't know why I keep repeating these things. I've said these things like every stream, just in case you don't know. I won't keep repeating them. But like, yeah, you can't. Also, the fact that it only does it for 10 minutes on there actually, and I don't even know how you would edit it because like on Xbox you can't even get Twitch Studio. It's like, how would you need to be able to edit videos on Xbox anyway? It's weird using a controller to edit. It's like, what? Like a Redstone Minecraft editor. Do you think Redstone's the only thing that I'm not? I mean, obviously I'm not good at everything in this game. No one can be good at everything in this game. Obviously no one can be good at every game either. But still, like, and even in this game, like I say, I'm not amazing at everything. Like, I'm good at survival, creative, building. But I'd say I'm average at PvP. But like, definitely not good at Redstone. That's for sure. I'd say I'm below average. Like, I mean, I know some tips and tricks and cool things, but like, I could not like, you know, build a editor, for example. You know, whatever that means at this point. I'm obviously way better at building, I would say, than I am at. Obviously, I'm still not amazing at building. Like, you can only really be amazing at one thing in this game, obviously. This is too hard to, you know. I'd say the best thing I'm good at is, well, I wouldn't say creative mode because anyone could say that because it's the easiest mode. It's the fact that I would say survival mode is the best thing. Like, just playing survival like I'm doing right now, I'd say this is the best. Oh, and I found the new biome they added now as well. This is the new swamp biome. So the updated version. I think it looks really good, to be fair. I really like this trunk kind of block. It makes like a really interesting noise as well. Like, yeah, I like that noise. Let's use a boat to get through here. Yeah, obviously I will start playing other games eventually. It's one, waiting for them to come out, and two, waiting to get money. And also I was like, why don't I just not continue this series? I might as well do. Because like, I literally haven't experienced the Warden on survival mode, as I said. You know, I want to. I've spawned like loads down on creative, but I want to experience the deep dark on survival, you know, and see the ancient cities. You know, I haven't explored them even on creative mode. I haven't had to find one. Like, I don't really want to spoil it for myself anyway. I just want to see it on, you know, survival. So yeah. Look at that! Like, that just looks so. I just can't even. I don't even know what to think of that. It's just so good looking. You know, it just looks so good. You know, I need like a hoe. That's what I need. That would be the solution. But it's like, it's not like people might think, oh, the most recent update just added a new biome and that's it. It's like, I know it was the wild update. It also added mobs, and obviously added the winning mob vote, the LA, and all that. I actually voted for Copper Golem, by the way, but so obviously it's only based off opinions. You know. But like, it's still, you know, it's still a really cool looking biome. Like, I did think they would add all the other losing biomes on the vote, but like, I mean, that would have taken a very long time, to be fair. You know, like, even just adding one biome is really hard because obviously they don't just add things instantly; it has to be checked for ages. You know, like, even this is so good quality. You know, so it'd be so hard to do that several times in one update. You know, like, it would still take a while. They wouldn't just rush that. So like, I think, yeah, and it's already got to the point where they're going to make another Minecraft Live. They always do it in October or September. So it's like, you know, they have to announce something new now. I mean, I feel like they should add all the other biomes as well, and then maybe some other special thing if they're going to announce it. I think I'd be happy with that. And then like, then maybe next year they'd then add like a new, once they've like finalised the overworld, they'd do like, because they've obviously done the Nether update, so they said they want to add things to all the dimensions, existing dimensions first, and then add a new one if they were ever going to do that. So I think maybe they could add a new dimension next year, and then this year they could add the other 3 biomes, maybe. I don't know, that's just my opinion. And then maybe any other idea they had for the update along with it. I mean, that's still a really big update in itself. You know, like, think about this update. The main thing was this biome. I mean, to be fair, it added the deep dark as well, because obviously they essentially split the cave update into 3 parts, because they added the warden and stuff in this update. So technically, it was that as well. So it's still big. You know, warden changed the game. You know, it actually added mud into the game. Like, that was not there before. You know, it's like, it's still crazy. You know, I can't even pick it up because, like, they have to add the bundles. Sorry, they will. Because, like, this is just getting out of hand. They were going to add them, but they delayed it. Like, probably because, like, control issues and stuff. But, like, I really hope they do. But yeah, it's still really good looking. And also different types of frogs you can get in different biomes. So. Great. I believe there's an achievement. I have to get all the types of fog lights or something. Probably shouldn't check it now because I will die. Because it's night time. Not just in real life. See the hoe. Yeah, the axe actually still mines it quicker. I bet if I had a better hoe, then yeah. I just want to check what the achievements are. Is that a slime? There's a slime here. That's weird. Okay. Oh, I suppose it's pretty good from underground or something. Like, just look how cool that look. Look at the contrast. That looks so great. I know there's a creeper. Nothing's great about creepers. But like, I just love how that looks. You know, I know it's going into another biome, but it's like that. But like, that's how that contrast. You know, great. You know. Have an allay, drop a cake at note block. Have all 3 fog lights. Yeah, so I don't actually know how you get a fog light. Obviously you have to get frogs first. I think you have to breed them first, and then it's the baby one. That's just making an assumption. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But I think I do want to do the warden first. It's either I try and get achievements, or I mean, I'm not just aiming to get all the achievements because, like, not just because I already went through all of that last year and it took me ages to do. Like, obviously you can't never get all the achievements because they always add more in the update. I'm just doing this for fun, and also just to experience the deep dark. That's the main thing I want to do. I'm not just trying to get all 4 achievements. That's not really what I'm aiming for, just for these streams. Because obviously, I don't just want to keep playing this. I want to do other games as well. Obviously, I can always come back to this, but you know what? You obviously know what I mean. You know, I just don't have to keep doing the same game loads of times in a row. You know, which I won't. Just be random, or you know, or just however I want to do it. You know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next month and tomorrow. So yeah, I just don't really want to leave this biome, to be honest. I just love the look of it. I don't want to lose it. I mean, also I've got coordinates, so I can always just look at that on the stream. So this is why I have to do these things. Like, that's not an actual flower you can pick up. It just makes it look better, you know. It's just you know. But it does make a huge difference. I like that. Even just under here as well. It's like the thing is with this, it's people are always like, well, they have the new biome, but I never seem to be able to see any mobs. It's like people just think it's like a wasteland. Like, but it's like, obviously that's why it's a massive difference between being modded or not modded. When you have like 1,000 mods and still, like, people have done videos of that, and there's like so many like mobs everywhere. Like, it's not. I just feel like eventually we get to a point where it's just too much going on, and also the fact that obviously there are the new mobs. It's just, but the fact that they're rarer to find makes it better. Because like when you do find it, it's more fun. Obviously there's fish and stuff, but it's like you might be saying, well, where's the frogs? Well, you just have to look a bit more to find them. You know, but that makes it better because you're now exploring. You know what I mean? If there was just stuff everywhere, it'd just be too much. It'd just be overwhelming, and you'd be like, well, what is going on? You know. So that's why. But like, I think that makes it better. Like, there doesn't need to be too many mobs at the same time, or it's not in all in one area. I'm not saying they shouldn't add any more. Of course they should add as many more as they want. I mean, like, it's not all too much in one area going on too much, because then that kind of, I feel like there's be too much at that point. You know what I mean? But like, anyway, well, see, they know exactly what they're doing. But like, you know what I mean? It's like when you finally find the mob, it's like it feels better. You know what I mean? Rather than just finding the biome, you're like, oh, I easily found the mob. You know. But like, I'm not saying it wouldn't be cool still, it's just it wouldn't feel as cool at the end. You'd be like, well, you know, I easily got that achievement, or more quickly got the achievement, and it's like, you know what I mean? But like, and you didn't feel like you explored it as much. I'm not saying you wouldn't do because it doesn't look good, it still would look good, it's just, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's kind of two sides to an argument here. But like, yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. But like, I know I'm exploring it more, so it's like, you know, I thought that was copper blocks on there. I was like, what the hell? I know you can get like the kind of ones that mixed with stone, but not an actual block. I was like, well, I thought it kind of looked like both. I saw like there was lines. I thought there was like lines on it or something. I was like, okay, that's like some copper stone block, but it just looked out of place. But it was dirt. That was another reason why I voted for the copper column, because it gave another use to copper. But like, anyway, I think the LA still cool. I also haven't used those in survival yet either. But like, yeah, that's obviously another achievement. So it added 4 new mobs, because it added tadpoles, the frogs, the allays, and the warden. They were going to add fireflies. Well, they did. They did have fireflies, I think. Yeah, they did, didn't they? You just can't spawn them down. And see, look, this is growing more. So if you find a fully grown, oh, I've forgotten what that would even do though. Did they add any food along with it? I can't remember. I forgot. I think they did, but I forgot. See, this is the thing. I keep forgetting all the names of things. Like I couldn't remember the name of the compass the other day that they added. But so not the respawn compass, but like the one for the deep dark. I couldn't remember. God, this biome stretches for miles. Like, how far does this? I think that's a forest. Yeah, no, I think it does keep going. Oh, this is a big swamp biome. But you must admit, like, that swamp looks so much better than it used to. Well, obviously, it looks way better. But you can see how they keep a balance between because they said they're not trying to compete with mods, but they also want to make it look better. You can see this is the balance that I'm talking about. It's like there isn't too much going on, but it's also still good. You know what I mean? That's how they do it. You know, it works really well. I think that's good. Like, it's just a balance, you know. And then everyone's happy. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they can never make everyone happy, but still they try their absolute best. Same with any game company, you know. Yeah, it extends over to there as well. That's, yeah. See, that's a forest, I'm assuming. It still keeps going. Mad. How far does that go? And there's a coral underneath it as well. So it all just, like, the more things they add, it makes the landscape much better. Obviously, the landscape got completely made over as well, which was another good thing of them splitting the update, because it gave them more time to, you know, make the landscape better. So that was a good thing. I know a lot of people are upset when it got split, but like, obviously we have it all now, you know. Like, yeah, I could have found the warden years ago, or like a year ago, but like, you know, at least I'm doing it now. And obviously I wouldn't have been streaming back then, so like, I wouldn't have had any, you know, record reactions or anything. So it's like, you know, it's better doing it now anyway, you know. Plus the landscape's better, you know. We have that, one of the biomes as well. Yes, there's still more that were lost the vote a few years ago that they should have had. But I'm sure they said they will get done eventually. So this video is kind of turned into like talking about the game. It's not meant to be. And obviously I'm playing it, so I can talk about it. But I don't want to just constantly do that. I mean, well, obviously I have to find something to talk about. You know, because never talking about the other channel, because this is the other channel. This is the other channel. You know, so it's like, you know. But yeah, seriously, do check out not just the bit where these VODs go, channel where these VODs get exported to, which is Starseed Gaming, but also Sam Manson, my Truth and Disclosure channel about the awakening world, which we all need to be a part of. And I'm being serious. So yeah, obviously I've said the links are in the Twitch thing. Is that, what's that thing? I thought it was a ruined portal for some reason. I don't know why it'd be so dark. It's just mud. It's like this seems to extend for so long. It's like, what the heck? Oh, I swear I just died. I bet the music would just stop. Just to make it funnier. The whole stream just stops. It's such a funny edit. It's hard to edit. It would be hard to edit anyway because it's a stream. I just made a highlight, Twitch highlights. Just die. I just want to keep following this biome personally. I already found a Azalea tree near it, so it's like it seems to be the luck to find in the cave. Not because it's all from the same update, it's just be coincidental, but it feels like it would make sense, you know, rather than following the old desert which needs to be updated. Imagine how good it would look once the desert's updated as well, and all of the other missing biomes. It's crazy. Yeah, you do go slower on mud. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's like, even I'm wearing like boots and stuff, it's still, obviously it's not realistic in that sense, but you know. I'm made of iron anyway, so how can I even go very fast? I'm wearing iron, you know. Okay. Let's just keep going, I suppose. I mean, it just seems to keep going anyway. And if obviously I've said if the video ever cuts out, it's because I keep checking the menu to see how long I've been going for. Yeah, it takes a second. Anyway, yeah, it's going. The sun's going down as well. Obviously, I have the solution right next to the food. It's left. I just hope, like, you know, I didn't keep ranting on about webcams and stuff. I mean, to be fair, like, you could tell I was trying to save money. The fact that I bought a new webcam is I spent £8 on it, you know, and it's like, you know, it's like you can tell the difference between a good webcam and a bad one. Obviously, I'm not being rude about my webcam. It's just, you know, I didn't spend more because I couldn't, you know. So it's like, obviously, if I could, I would have. But like, I mean, there's either a difference between an £8 webcam or 12 or whatever. But it's like, really, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. So obviously, once it gets to the higher numbers of it, obviously. But yeah, obviously, I will get a new one, better one soon, new. But I might as well go to this village because it was a good way to stock up on bread and stuff. Yeah. I say kill the iron golem, but obviously I think it's 9 times out of 10 it's killed me rather than me kill it. Even I use the stacking up method, so I can't even avoid that cactus. Like, oh, I almost walked into it again. No, it doesn't kill you when you like that, or hurt you when you like that. It'd be funny if it did though. It's like I just walk into another one straight away. What am I doing? I don't think they even have any. Do they not have any hay bales or anything? Obviously, I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. Well, they must do, surely. Usually, they always, all of them do. I think they do. I just haven't seen it. Like the iron golem down, yeah, he's there. Oh, come on, I haven't even found a cave yet. Come on. That's the whole point of what it's meant to be. Like, you can't spend the whole stream on land when the video is called Warden Warfare. Well, that's what the series is called. Obviously, not every video will be Warden Warfare. Not just because I'd lose my stuff and get killed loads of times, but the fact that, you know, I haven't even found it yet. I'm just going to leave these guys be. If they don't leave me be, then I would have to take action. It's not like I need an enchanted leather helmet at this point, anyway. Even if the warden kills me, like, how's it going to help anymore? Just make things harder. So obviously I cannot swim down there. But if I ever get water breathing potions, I just want to like swim in a water cave and see how far I can go. Like how good it would look. Obviously the glow squids do light up. It's the fact that they just look brighter. They don't make light. You know, it's just more easy to see them. They don't actually make the water glow, which I think they should, because that's how it looked like on one of the videos where they showed it. So I think that just looked better. Do you think, or would it not? I don't know. Cause like if you make it more realistic, you know, like it's lighting up the water. You know, they're just more visual. You know. And the only use they have is, you know, lighting up signs and item frames, which is still cool, but like, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, you know. No, that's water. Nope, we cannot go that way. Where's the cave sounds? The classic cave sounds. Don't forget that. If it's your first time hearing that, then I'm quite surprised, but I keep trying to there's like skills. Yeah. It's not working as well as I would. It feels unnecessary because I'm just wasting hunger bars, but it's speeds things up a bit. Yeah. It's slow anyway because it's you haven't even found. Yeah, see, I was obviously wary of that because sand can fall down. I'm mining here because I feel like there's a lava pool. Because usually when there's stone, I'm just assuming there might be a lava pool here. That was the assumption I made. Maybe not, I don't know. Obviously, I definitely want to dig straight down. Sorry, let me just check the stream's still going well. How it actually looks like. Yeah, I probably should have moved some things in the background before I started. I mean, it's not saying it's bad, but I just don't want it to feel like the background just gets changed every time. It just gets more and more messier. It's like to be fair, the face cam is just by the fact that it's stuttering. Anyway, it's not just working. It just makes it worse. Coal. Okay. Well, to be fair, we don't have any of it, so that's useful. Picked up new stuff because it's new. It's not like I had any use for it in this current time. I don't need mud bricks. Obviously, if I were making a base, I wouldn't spend so much time adding care to it. It's just streams. Yeah, see, I don't think this is gonna be a good method. I mean, it could, but I highly doubt it. I think it's just a waste of an iron pickaxe, personally. Probably should have just kept searching the land instead. I just don't think these streams are going too well because the webcam just isn't. It's like, what's the point in using it if it just doesn't work properly? The fact that my mouth moving, you can't even see, so I don't see the point. Might as well just wait till I get a new one. I mean, it's still technically experimental in that kind of fact, I don't know. I'm not too sure, to be honest. Not until I get a better one, which I will say will eventually. I'm still focusing more on the other channel, really. It's just my microphone for my phone is completely dud. Really, I just need to get an actual camera, not just use my phone to record, which eventually I will do as well. I just need to save up for these things, Yeah. But hopefully I'll do an interview for tomorrow. I have messaged Robert again just to check if he makes sure he wants to do it. Because obviously he's the one that came up with the idea for Wednesday. He booked it. But I was happy because he did sub to my channel, and he's a real person with accounts and claims, and he's proven it even just by showing the documents and stuff. But he subs to my channel. He has thousands of subs. His channel's called Robert O. White Order of Light, and his Facebook is called Robert ORZ. So I highly recommend. Yeah, I don't think I found anything here. I'm still not sure about the streams, to be honest, because it's like the webcam doesn't seem to be having any good, unless it just doesn't. The mouth just goes back to normal until after. So you can see it normally after, because my friend said it was fine after. It was just from when I was looking at it on my phone, it doesn't look good. But I don't know, because I definitely know it's not the case with the webcam not showing up, because I feel like my phone would have said that as well, and it didn't. So. I want redstone, because TNT, I could use that against the wall. It's not going to do anything really. So, even with Netherite sword, you don't do anything. Just and also, as I said, I think multiple can just spawn as well. So it's well, not spawn, but awaken. I almost forgot the fact that there's deep slate now instead of bedrock. Even that is just such a massive change. The fact that they made it 64 blocks deeper and 64 blocks higher. It's this is crazy, And I think you can still do that on super flats as well, like build 64 high, I'd assume so. Like, first I heard you couldn't, I was like, oh, okay. I don't seem to have found, yeah, I don't think this is gonna, see I don't know, that's the thing. So I just used up a whole iron pickaxe. Still a bit unsure about this, because it's a webcam, it's like, what's the point in using it if it's not working properly? I mean, maybe it might change after the stream, I just feel like it didn't, because like, the 2 VODs that I exported yesterday, they were still, my mouth was still behind from the audio, all the other way around. So, you know, I have to stop using this webcam and wait until I get a better one. But you know, you live and you learn. Yeah, I think this, speaking of dud, I think this is a dud as well. I don't think I've found any caves. Well, obviously I know I haven't yet, but you know what I mean. I don't think I will. It's a bit silly just doing this. I just want to keep going now, just in case. Imagine I go back up surface and I was just 1 block away from finding something. It's unlikely, but I feel like I'm wasting iron personally. I don't know. I saw the stone. I thought there'd be a lava pool, so I was like, okay, well, there's not much point. You might be thinking, why did I mine it then? Well, I don't know. I just did. But now I just thought of the idea how about I just keep going down. I was like, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm probably just going to fall in lava, to be honest. So I hear a spider. I found something. Hang on. I can't believe it. I've actually found something. I've still got a trident in my hand. It's like, not like I just throw it and I'll lose it. It'll just go flying across the cave. It's about to break anyway. I just got it from like good luck. From like drowned last time. I actually said before, am I going to get a trident? And I did. So it's like, you know. I heard of spiders. Where is it? Can't believe I might have actually found something here. Yeah, I was planning to record for my other channel today, but you know, unfortunately the microphone had other ideas. Even though I did clean it, but even took the case off, but no, still does not sound very good. So I will save up for a new camera, plus a better webcam for this. Eventually just have Twitch set up on my computer, I suppose, but then like, yeah, but then even if I was playing computer games, I still want my controller connected, which obviously you can do anyway. Well, obviously, it's not that the video is slow on the Xbox. It's obviously just the webcam's fault. If I had a really good webcam, it would still work on the Xbox, I'm sure, because the Xbox can still run it, you know. And it's not Twitch's fault, you know. So like when it exports it to YouTube, it only goes 360p for a bit. It just has to like fully render. But obviously, the problem is, even if it was better quality, when it gets to that, my voice is still behind all the webcam or the other way around, and it's still noticeable, you know. So this is not as good as if it was in tune, you know what I mean? It makes a massive difference, you know. There's no point in using it if it's just going to do that, you know. Not really. I mean, so I did thought I heard something, it's because it took like 50 years to find it. It's like last time, but now I do have a pickaxe, and I'm trying to find the cave, not trying to get out without a pickaxe. Dear. See. I definitely heard something. I heard a spider, I just don't know where it is. I just love the noises that these blocks make, it's such good noise. The best satisfying noise when you're placing the bricks of these down. They make such good noise. You know. I think I've gone away from the spider now. That's great. Yeah, that noise me that's just. I thought that was like a spider crawling. It doesn't even sound like that. It kind of does, but it also doesn't. Like, also kind of breaking that block, it kind of sounds like a spider crawling in the game, you know. It's just obviously I heard it here. I just don't know where it is. And I'm basically lost my mind. I basically blocked myself in. Ah, dear. It's the fact that it takes a long time to mine. Well, let's go for a bit longer. It's all the fact that, not the fact that I'm still unsure about this, because I think I should save these streams, or just not use a webcam until I get a better one, because it's like, what's the point in using it if it's going to do that? Like, really? You know, like, I don't see much point, personally. Because I don't mind not doing it without one. It's just like, if I am going to use one, I need to have it good, you know. That's what happens if you spend £8 on a webcam. It's not really very much, you know. I will get a better one. To be fair, the reviews on it weren't very good. It was off of Amazon, as you probably expect, but like, still the reviews weren't very good. Well, they weren't. It's not they weren't very good. They were just kind of in between. It's like, yeah, you know, it works. That's basically my opinion now as well. It's like, you know, but like, if it's not in tune with the thing, and like, with my mouth moving, it keeps doing it, then there's no point in using it. It's very tough to find a cave, you know? God. Yeah, it's inventory problems. They need to fix it. I bet the bundle will become my favourite item in the game once they add it. Like, as long as the controls aren't annoying. Obviously, that's why. That's another reason why they didn't do it. So obviously they'll have to perfect the controls first before they can do it. I feel like everyone will come back to this. I'm not saying people don't play this version of it. It's just everyone will play it a lot more once they add the hardcore mode. You know, because you can get that on Java, but you can't get it on Bedrock. So like, obviously, I'll definitely come back to it. I'll try and beat the game in hardcore. That'll be, because you only get one life on there. So if you die one time, that's it. It's like, people got to the point where they have like, some crazy guy got like a Neverite beacon for challenge, and I was like, what the heck? I haven't seen that video. Like, they spent so many days trying to get Never on a hardcore world. Like, even just getting to the point where you having a Elytra and a Totem for Undying and all that, and a beacon, all in a world where you have, if you die once, it's it. Like, that is pretty hard to do. Like, obviously I've got the Elytra before, I've got the Totem for Undying, I've made a beacon, because obviously I've got all the achievements, and you have to do those things to do it. It just, obviously, you know, I did still die on those worlds, you know, like a couple times. So, you know. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, personally. It's just a hunch. But as I said, it might work, it might not, I don't know. The Drowned speaks for itself. It doesn't speak at all, that's the point. I'm not sure what this video's been, or stream. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I should take a break from the stream or just like not use the webcam, because if I do stream again I probably won't use it. If it's just going to keep doing this, there's no point. You know, like, I mean, what am I meant to say to that? I'm trying to think what to do. There's no point using TNT, because it won't even break as much anyway, because Deep Slate's stronger. Like, obviously I'd know if I could hear the cave, because I did hear a spider, I just went the wrong way, and now I've stupidly put blocks above me, so I'd lost where I was, because obviously all these blocks are basically the same. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Oh dear. Oh, I thought I found a cave opening. It was a stone. I mean, it is a different block now. That's obviously just because I'm going higher up anyway. I mean, it's just a thing, there could be a cave though, I just don't know. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get Mob White on. That'll be a great video. I'm not saying these videos are bad, it's just streams, you know, but like, it's just if there's no point in using the webcam personally. It's not going to work. This is gravel, my worst enemy's returned. I've been killed by gravel before. I like suffocated in it when I was trying. I think it was an instance that happened last stream. I suppose I said it won't be the first time, it won't be the last. There was a time I had no wood or something. I tried to dug my way back up with my fist, and then when I gravel then fell onto my head, and I died. For God's sake. What was I even meant to say? Copper? No. I mean, I guess I could get a telescope to see the warden further away, but it's like, I just don't have enough space in my inventory. You know, I've got like 20 on string I get rid of, and then what if I want to make another bow? Am I fit? No, because I need both to make the thing. I kind of want to keep the redstones because I make like a trap or something. Horse armor. I kind of want to keep it. Get rid of these stacks of blocks. I've just about got enough stuff to hold all this stuff. Jeez. Make a telescope, because why not? I'm assuming you knew they added telescopes. I mean, yeah, they're useful, but like, obviously there's no zoom function. But like for people who play on Java, it was like, really? I've got no coal. Okay. So I didn't have enough stuff for everything, because I forgot about coal. It's always something you forget about. Like, they need to add the bond, so I'm sure they will. They just hold it back for a bit, and they have to, surely. So there's not enough space now. There's too much stuff. Oh goodness. To be fair, I do have 3 different types of food, but still, like. I believe you need, is it 3 copper ingots for a telescope? Yep. Oh, there's only 2. Okay. It's interesting the way you hold it, like the way it looks like that. But yeah, I mean it does look good though. Like that as well. I think it's good. I mean that is obviously a lot more zoomed than that. You know, it's like, you know, it's basically just a zoom function. You know, but like it's in the spyglass. I think it's cool. I don't know if there was any achievements for the spyglass in particular. I think there was. No, I don't think there was. There would even be. Like, I don't know, maybe there were, I can't remember. Anyway, there's only 4 achievements I have to do, which is the new ones they've added. Obviously I never said that this series was necessarily just for that. It was at least find the warden, you know. Anyway. Keep bones. Obviously dogs won't do anything against the warden, but I might as well just have them to protect me against mobs and stuff. Yeah, I don't need a shears, do I? I don't think I do. To be fair, I don't need any more copper, but it's like, yeah. Oh, I just took a screenshot by accident. I think, well, it's going to end itself soon anyway. It ends at an hour. It's basically ended how it was last time. I'm stuck underground again. I was like, well, this time I'm trying to search for a cave. I was like, what am I meant to say? Obviously it didn't end like that last time because I got up to the surface eventually. Which then I've now found out at the start it was right where I was by that azalea tree that I found on one of the other streams. But it's like, I mean, kind of wanted to find a cave. Or I don't know if I should keep mining or go back up, and maybe I'll go back up again. I mean, I would have found a cave. I did hear a spider, but I just went the wrong way and I stupidly blocked myself in. Well, as I said, you live and you learn. Keep going. No stream isn't going to keep going for much longer, but I'm not really sure. I might end it soon, but like, it's been alright though. I don't know if I should just take a break from using the webcam or just take a break from the streams until I can fully decide what I'm going to do. You can tell this is very laid back compared to my other channel. I'm not saying my other channel's like I have too much dedication to it. It's just I still see the other channel as the main channel. This is just like doing this because I can. You know, it's like it is what it is for the moment. Like, and I now realise like that it might not be as good as it is, and that's kind of the whole point. This is experimenting, you know, because you have to at least try. You know, you can't get anything out of it. Okay. I'm scared and money. I just can't money. I just can't believe like this will get much better once I do. I'm sure I just have to find it eventually. Is the whole point. Like it's gonna be crazy. Even the deep dark cities. I just want to experience this. I just want to find it. Like I just don't see if I actually keep mining through deep state. It takes so long. I just want to find like another cave opening. Keep going down, down, down. Try to get to deep state, and then just keep exploring till I find deep dark. Which is like what I was doing in the other cave I was in. It's just I feel like that was just so much dust cave and it would have been too long to find. And that's why I decided to scour the land more, explore, whatever the word is. But then now I've kind of don't know what's happened. Because basically I looked at a lava pool, decided to mine down there, and thought the idea, maybe if I just keep going, I might find something. Even though now I think it's personally easier just like going through a big cave opening rather than digging, because it takes too long. I mean, I've dug into big caves before, but it's just, it's not unlikely. I mean, there was a spider there. It's like what I was saying. It's unlikely, but it's also, no, it's likely, but it's also unlikely because you don't know where you're going as well. I mean, obviously, like there's so much more cave space, but like, it feels like there was less cave openings. But obviously, the land has been messed with so many times. So I suppose, yeah, what am I meant to judge at this point? Lightning rod. I know. I need to make another pickaxe. Oh man, I'm stuck. Just kick it down with my boot. Right. I actually have no coal or anything. That's like what I meant to say. You can use a fishing rod to smelt something. It's like basically anything's made of wood. It's like okay. It makes sense. So not everything has to make sense in this game. It doesn't anyway. Here we go. Okay, I might end it here. Once I get back up to the surface. I literally just can't pick up all this stuff. This is a joke. I don't know what to do, really. I just have to drop the crafting table and furnace. But I already got the ironing here. I can't. I was like, make new ones. Obviously, I will set up camp somewhere or base somewhere. Like, I just need to decide where. Like, if I find Deep Dark, I'll have to set up some base, like, at least a bit far away from it. So I don't want a warden following me back. God. Multiple wardens. I don't have enough water again. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, I need to get back up. Okay. Oh, it's just the layout of this. There's so many. Like, it's crazy how many possibilities of all this. Okay, if that would have led to a cave, it would have been great, but no. I mean, it says the smaller the opening, the less chance it has to keep going. It's not like. I mean, obviously there is chance, but still. Okay. Still, yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna end it here. Recent captures. Oh yeah, I accidentally took a screenshot. Okay. I think I might end it here. I know it's been too eventful, but like, at least I've learned now not to just do that when you find a lava pool. There's a well as well, so they're completely useless. I might as well just use the TNT, blow it up. No, I'm joking. I want to save that for another time. If it even does anything against water, obviously I know it won't. We just run right past it, to be honest. And they go quite fast, don't they? But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know if I end another stream, or I mean, when I were next to another stream, like on this for this Twitch thing. It's like, I might have to get a new webcam for, or maybe just not use it until I do. I think that'll be better, depending on if it's like. I still think I think it has messed itself up. But yeah. I might end it here, so thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll be able to find it eventually, the warden. But anyway, obviously on a more serious note, hopefully I will be speaking to Robert White on my other channel tomorrow, which will be great. So yeah, look forward to that. And there will be another video coming out as well, hopefully about ET agendas or something, why they're here and what they're doing. So yeah, goodbye.